Hello creatives, welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth and I am at the gallery today for the ZODIAC series. This reading is for Capricorn. So Capricorn, this is a new spread. It's one of mine. I call it Pushing the Creative Envelope. This first row here is what needs to be brought to my attention concerning my current creative energy level. So we have the well of infinite creativity here. And the second row is what past experience should I revisit at this time for new insight? We have your major arcana tarot card, the Devil. And this row, what else would Source like to share that would be helpful to consider in order to deepen my soul's creative journey? And this is the Artist card representing you as the open vessel ready to receive. So I got started by pulling a card from the Soul's Journey deck. You got Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So of course this card talks about dancing to your own drum, right? The beat of your own drum, being you, authentic and full and fully present, and knowing your own choices, having free will and complete control, following your own heart, and being you to the world. It's making decisions not making decisions based on what other people would have you do, their expectations. It is you following your true path. It's that happiness level that you know and feel when you're creating your own reality. So it's also talks about it being a soul shift to a place of honoring that and in its totality, free from judgment, your own or someone else's. So it's true freedom, right? It is like every soul is unique and following its own path. So don't give in to peer pressure or the urge to fit in. Okay? You are the only one who truly knows the real you. So when you're in that and you're feeling it, that is where that golden, beautiful nugget is. That is what you take, that is what you embody and put into your body of work, which is you, your uniqueness. So I pulled the card from the Star Seeds as to accompany it, and you got Strength. You are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. Nice. Yep. So let's get into the reading and see what this first row, your current creative energy level, is all about. So you got the Eight of Pentacles. You got the Ace of Clubs in reverse and the Anchor in reverse. So the Eight of Pentacles is all about the ability to do your job and use your hands very well. This is very good for an artist. I really like this card here because you know yourself, you know your strengths. It is like, you're like, yeah, I know, I got it, I'm doing it already, which is perfect, right? So that's all good. And then you get this Ace of Clubs in reverse. So this is sort of a time of struggle to come to that newness of a new inspiration, a new muse, a new way of looking at things. It is things to consider of a new focus or an idea, perspective about yourself or other people, places, and things. It can be a hobby. It represents the creative arts. And something more inspiring to come. So you're struggling with that a little bit, or it's feeling like it's just there on the edge of things, ready to move forward, that you're doing really well, but you have that inkling that you need to bring something new in. And it's a little free falling, a little free floating, because you get the anchor in reverse. So you're not feeling totally tethered to this anymore. You're exploring, you want to bring in something new. So there's your energy. Very interesting. Yeah, so let's move on to row number 2. What past experience should I revisit at this time for new insight? Knight of Swords. There's that strength again. Skills, bravery. And the Queen of Hearts in reverse. And the Child. Very lovely. Childlike curiosity, having that childlike loving kindness that comes in, that beautiful, beautiful young energy of a child. Really nice to get here because, of course, that's where it's like that baby of an idea. The Queen in reverse here, the Queen of Hearts, is a bit of a challenge, but this is hearkening back to something that you need to revisit. So with all of this Knights of Swords energy, really interesting here because Knights are fast-paced messengers. This is all about you feeling your oats. It is air energy in the tarot, so fast-paced and very intellectual. So it's pursuits in that arena. And you've got the Queen here with that heart. So the Queens represent, or encompass, I should say, the 4s, 5s, and 6, and of their own suit. So this is of the heart suit. The 4s, which are that foundation of emotional fulfillment, feeling very satisfied and happy with your lot in life. The 5s, which is sorting through. With the hearts, it would be an emotional give and take, figuring out what works by understanding and experiencing all of that stuff that doesn't work. And of course the 6s, getting that validation from an outside source. So that's the Queen, and it's in reverse. So all of those things are things that you're struggling with or are blocked or feel blocked. She's the grandma card that I like so much, the stability. So all of that is feeling a little on its head and knowing that. So at some point in your past, you experienced this fast-paced, knowing where you want to go, but maybe you did it in too quick of a fashion and some of that got left out. So the thing to remember here is that when that opportunity arrives again, to rethink that emotional satisfaction, what really feels right to you, and to look at that with that childlike curiosity. Maybe that's what was missing last time. So this is all about revisiting for new insight. So hopefully you're gleaming something that happened in the past that you can, twist or tweak is a better word. Tweak into something that's going to be emotionally satisfying and stable. She's such a sweet energy, just really lovely, very, very supportive. And that can be on a receiving end, but it can also be on a giving end. So remember about the giving to receive. This is Source having your back and just really, really, really wanting to be so helpful in that. So yeah, more like a childlike energy, that sweetness and loving kindness, and along with all of this great strength, great skill, Great bravery. You can dive right in. Apparently you know yourself very well, already bringing that uniqueness that you possess and know about yourself to your work. That is beautiful energy to have. Okay, let's move on to what else Source would like to share that would be helpful to consider in order to deepen your soul's creative journey. Ooh, the Ten of Swords in reverse, Seven of Clubs, and the Star card. Wow. What needs to be considered? So, Ten of Swords in reverse, this is troubles and facing your problems or not wanting to face the problems. So, need to just kind of sit with that and think about that for a second, because the Ten of Swords is an interesting card to get. It's fighting the good fight and not really getting anywhere. So it is possibly ghosts of the past. That's one of the reverse messages here, which kind of feels like that might be it. It struggles with that. It can be stressful. But it also talks about change is coming. Change that will improve your situation. So if you have treated yourself this way in the past, it's now time to have that tower moment that the sevens are all about. So the Seven of Clubs. I'm a Seven of Clubs, so I know what this card is about, and it is about letting go of what's not working in order to bring in what does work. And if you fail to do that, if you neglect it, or if you set it aside, if you choose not to deal with it, well, Source is going to come in and help you out with that. That's the tower moment. So, yeah, it's better to understand what this energy here is about and to flip that around and really start to show yourself this loving kindness, that all of this brave strength and rushing in and getting that kind of a hard-ass energy about it needs to be tweaked and needs to be turned into that direction of that self-loving kindness. So, yeah, not a bad thing to be reminded of, I must say. It's a very spiritual journey. It is a very lovely card to get if you are in the mood to let something go. So sevens are that elimination, reevaluation. It's like that time out with the old and in with the new ideas, because this is the club suit. So this is all about that intellectual pursuit, looking at things differently. Yeah, it can be facing your doubts. It's an endless energy, really, to search out fresh, new ideas to solve problems. Okay, that's great. And you got the Star card. So this, again, is all about hope and success in sight. Very, very lovely. Wow. Yeah, what a nice message from Source to just sort of tweak that and show yourself some loving kindness. It's okay, right? It's all in that freedom, and every little bit of it golden to bring into that craft once again. As you clearly know how to do, you are going to get an upgrade. That is really sweet, and it's going to come from the heart. Love it. Okay, Capricorn, you are all about finding those, what works and doesn't work. That Devil card is, knowing yourself very well. All the trappings and all the things that need to be held in check. So cool. All right, got one more thing for you. This is Chin Tung. It is the Chinese fortune sticks. One more message for you from Source. And there it is, right there. You will have success in music or the stage. Wow. So go listen to some music. That's fascinating. Very nice. Maybe you are some sort of performer. Isn't that lovely? What a beautiful message. What better than to bring your heart into that kind of craft? Wow. Well, let me know if that is the truth, and or whatever it is you do, put it in the comments below. I would really appreciate that. I would really like to know what resonates. So, okay, yeah, hope it resonates. And as always, yeah, go ahead and hit the subscribe, and I'll see you next time. And yes, as always, happy creating.